Hi everyone, it's me! Welcome back to another video. I've been pretty obsessed with football. I would even say it got to a level where I had to reflect on, managing my time in the best way possible because all I can think about is football. I just want to sit down and talk a little bit about what has been happening, what skills I'm learning, and what's gonna come up next. Let's get into it! First of all, little elephant in the room, I actually got the Nadeshiko World Cup kit. Like, what the hell? Yes, it's authentic, my people. It's not fake, it's not Merukari, it's not... No, it's the real deal. It's a pretty funny story, actually. I was doing my kick-ups in the park one day, and suddenly I got a message from one of my good friends. It was a picture of Kamo Harajuku, which is basically one of the specialty stores in Harajuku for football. And I was just like, wait. Is this Nadeshiko? And then I immediately texted like, is this like the actual authentic Nadeshiko kit? I freaked out, right? Because context. I have been waiting on this World Cup kit for almost a year now. It's so cute. Like, what the hell? These colors are basically inspired by the sky of Fuji. So damn, I'm feeling really good in it. It complements my skin so well because I have a bit of an olive skin tone. And on top of that, it's very feminine and cute. Just cute. A little bit feeling like I don't want to wear it out because it's just, I don't want it to get damaged or I don't want it to get dirty. But, it would just be such a waste if I wouldn't wear it. So, yeah. Okay, enough about kids. Let me just continue about in general. So yeah, story time about me and being a striker. When I talk to my friends who are really into football and good at football, and I ask them, if you see me play and if you see me generally, what do you think will be a good position for me? And everyone says you should either be a winger or a striker, which really surprised me because striking is my worst position. Even winger, which is something I have done in high school and is a position I'm more familiar with, especially right wing, I'm not always good at it. Recently I've just been focusing on that, focusing on becoming more assertive, focusing on calling out more. And it's the same as in Blue Lock. Very often when it comes down to it and you have to score the goal, I kind of choke and end up passing the ball instead of shooting the ball. I came to realize that a lot of it is just because I don't want to take responsibility. It's because I'm scared to make mistakes. I cannot bear to make all the efforts that my whole team has built for this moment for me to shoot and then fail and then that all of it was in vain. Honestly, I've realized I'm making it way too dramatic. So nowadays when I do futsal, I just try and just shoot and score and make mistakes. And with certain things that are really not natural to me or that are a struggle for me, I also have many moments where I don't want to do it, where I chicken out, where I freak out, where I just choke. Yeah, I want to make very clear that everything I preach here is stuff I also preach to myself, and football really confronts me. It makes me look eye to eye with my insecurities, and I'm all here for it, because it's a sport I really love. But the place I'm comfortable, which is basically defense, is a position I got good at because of my incompetence of overcoming that anxiety I feel of scoring and letting people down, basically. It's not about this ball, it's not about the sport, it's just your mindset, and it bleeds into everything in your life. So it has been very interesting to see how football kind of confronts me with myself and how I want to challenge things in my life, but also things in football, because they're actually hand in hand, they're interrelated. And I'm still far from where I want to be, but yeah, I just want to talk about it here because it's something I have been focusing on a lot. Next up, kick-ups. Yeah, so kick-ups is basically my comfort zone. Like, it's not a drag for me to go kick-ups because it's something I just love to do. I could literally be doing kick-ups the whole day and I'll be very happy being, But yeah, it came to a point where I realized I was neglecting other parts of my life. It's a double-edged sword, honestly. I think it's really amazing, especially coming from a place a few years ago where I was very down in life. I didn't want to do anything. Nothing sparked joy in me. Now to be doing something I love every single day. I mean, what is there to complain about, you might think. But I do think that too much of anything is not good. So I have been kind of reflecting about finding more that balance, finding equilibrium in my life. When it comes to kick-ups though, has been really fun. I have been able to do more tricks recently. It all started with the around the world, which I'd say I master now almost 50%. And even a friend of mine challenged me and said, can you do a Ronaldinho flick? And then around the world straight after that. And honestly speaking, I thought I couldn't do it, right? Yeah, I managed to do it, which shows me that my around the world is getting to a next level, which is pretty crazy. And I know I've been saying about the marbles and everything, but still, you know, the learning never stops. And with kick-ups, for the people that do kick-ups, you must know, it just takes forever to learn a trick, right? The around the world, I'd say I'm on 50% right now. And I'm really, really proud because that took a really long time to master, and it was my first trick that I really did. I also started learning the hop the world. I call it the ninja kick. I must say it's one of my favorite ones. It was also very hard to learn, but I started it, and at the start I really couldn't wrap my head around the move. I just didn't get it. I thought it was even impossible, right? But as I kept going, and I posted also on my personal Instagram, and people even gave tips, like my friends who do football, and I kept adjusting my technique and kept improving, you know? So I'm now on also a decent level with that, which I'm super proud of as well. After that, I've also been doing some more flicks, so like the Ronaldinho flick. I also did that, I don't know what it's called, but that one where you slide it along your legs. A lot of freestylers use it as their beginning move because it looks so cool. And also at the start I barely could do it, and now I'm on a decent level. I'd say 50% success rate as well. And I've also noticed that generally, like using the knees, higher kick-ups and my general kick-ups are also improving, but it's very incremental growth, so sometimes I don't really see the progress. But as I always preach in this channel, I'm just gonna keep going, because the more I talk to other people that are doing kick-ups, it's a long journey if you want to become good at it. And rather than being like, it's gonna take this long, the thing that I tell myself now, it's gonna take however long it takes. You know, I allow myself to be frustrated, but I don't allow myself to complain about it being hard, because obviously it's hard. Anything new is hard. When you reach the first mountain, there's already another mountain to climb. You know what I mean? You need to embrace the fact that there's gonna be that next mountain and you're gonna feel again that frustration. I wanna get used to that discomfort. Another trick I've been trying to learn is actually where you clamp it with your leg. So the ball comes from high and then you clamp it. And then after that I'm trying to learn also the scorpion, which is a way how you can get the ball back to your kick-ups position. And that one has been very challenging, and I had to break down the move where I pretty much just do scorpion all the time. And yeah, it has not been easy, but I'm seeing incremental growth with that one as well, so I have hope that I will master it soon. And now the other trick I'm learning is the crossover. And I actually used Mashima Yu, which, by the way, if you haven't checked out Mashima Yu yet, please check her out. She's really up my alley. Mashima Yu is definitely one of my favorites because I really like her vibe. The content she makes is also the content I'm making and that I would want to make. Kind of spreading that positivity and that joy and the smile. So I really respect her a lot, and I would love to meet her in real life one day, but I first want to prove my skills a bit more. I shouldn't say that, but you know what I mean. I want to show her what I've got when I actually meet her. But anyhow, she actually did a little tutorial on the crossover, which I have been following. And yeah, so far I have really not been able to figure out the move yet. Really struggling, wondering if maybe because my legs are so long that it's hard. Like, it keeps on bouncing really far even though I want it to torpedo like up. I'm sure I will master it, but at the moment I'm feeling a lot of frustration and irritation because I just don't want to master it, you know. So yeah, if you have any tips regarding the crossover technique, please let me know. I would really appreciate any feedback. It's really hard to explain, but like, kick-ups is really something that brings me so much joy, and it's not a drag for me to practice it because I can see the vision of me just enjoying the skill and having fun with it. I do have some people that wonder why I'm trying so hard and why it feels so urgent. And I've said this in many of my videos, but like, first of all, having something you love isn't a given. As in, knowing what it is and going for it. I reckon, especially if you're in a place where you're feeling down and you don't know what to do, if there's something that sparks some kind of joy or some kind of interest or wonder, then my opinion is to just grab that steering wheel and to just go for it, you know? And you'll see what happens, but you need to entertain the idea. And I say this in all my videos because this is has been like a very important thing and a very crucial thing for me to understand and to actually put into practice. A lot of people also tell me, why do you spend so much time on kick-ups, which is not something that's useful in an actual game? And look, I'm not gonna deny that that's not true. Like, it's true. There's no point really doing kick-ups when it comes to learning for a futsal game, but why does it always have to be for that purpose? Why can you not just do something because you like it, because you enjoy it? There's not more explanation than that necessary. If you have anything you just want to do because you just love doing it, why not? Like, just give it a crack, go for it. And yeah, I'm gonna continue for sure, and I'm really excited for what the future will bring when it comes to football. But yeah, let me also get my other shizzle together because football is kind of taking over my life. So let's see how that goes. Alright everyone, thank you so much for watching until the end, and I hope to see you in my next one, whether it be a Mr. Donut video, ocarina video, me talking about what I think of Japan or football. See you next time. Bye bye!